Are you ready?
If you enjoy my content and would like to support the channel, the best way to do so is to give it a like rating with a thumbs up underneath. And hey, consider subscribing to stay up to date with the latest content. Now, let's get into today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is DJ A9ZT and we're back, WWE Champions, and the big update has arrived. The women's division is finally here in a big way, and there's a lot of changes going on in the game, and a lot of people have had a lot of questions, so I'm going to do my best to walk you through everything that I've learned through my experiences in the game today and catch you up to speed on everything you need to know about this update. So the first thing you notice, there they are, the women's division going across the screen, and everybody gets to receive a free Alexa Bliss 1-star bronze. Now, if you are an iOS user, now I'm an iOS user primarily, so I got my Alexa Bliss as a gift in the messages, but whenever I do my videos and that, I do have it on my tablet, and I have an Android tablet, so there are some redeem codes to get your free Alexa Bliss on Android. And at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and run through some of those codes because I haven't done any of them yet, as well as I will put them down in the description below of all the codes that I get to work. So if you don't want to watch the codes when you get to that, that'll be the end of the video. So you can just get them from the bottom if you'd like. So let's go look at the first big thing we're going to notice. On the road, there is a brand new tour added. The Women's Evolution Tour. And I did a little work on it already today, so I was pretty excited to start it this morning. But the big thing you'll notice at the end of these tours, you'll see the reward here is 5 superstar shards. That's 5 Nia Jax shards. Now, it takes 20 shards to recruit a superstar that you don't have. So at the end of all 4 of these chapters, the last match is going to give you 5 Nia Jax shards. So you will be able to get a free Nia Jax. And everybody's saying, well, hold on. It's not free to play anymore. Look at this. You have to have 2 women to even play this match. But Scopely has already addressed this issue, and they've already said that they plan to change that. And this was intended for you to be able to get it for free. So this will be updated by next week, I am sure. And everybody will be able to get that free Nia Jax. So let's just get that out of the way. So with the rest of those, I mean, it just plays the same as the men's division. So you go through, you get your free Alexa Bliss. You're going to have to do a little bit of work to her if you get as far as I got. But for $4.99, they are offering the Alexa Bliss Fuse Up Pack. And it's a great deal. The coin alone that you get for the $4.99 is worth the $4.99 if you have an extra $5 to spare. Some of you are free to play. I completely understand that. If you're free to play and you ever consider dropping a couple bucks, those kind of packs is what you want to spend your money on right there, because it's a guaranteed fuse up. You get the free TP on top of it, and you get like 260,000 coins. So that's a pretty substantial little chunk for only $5. We'll also take a look to go along with that in the Mega Superstars, the Women's Division loot, first time ever. We'll have a look in here. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Paige, and Natalya all available in all sorts of rarities at, you know, bronze, silver, gold, and 2-star gold. But there's also a lot of 2-star bronze and silver male wrestling characters in there. And I did a couple polls earlier, and all I got was some Roman Reigns TP. Let's take a look at the LTs. This is where a lot of the questions had come in. A lot of people in my faction were asking. So, if you go into Friday Night Superstars and look on the normal mode, you'll notice that it's flashing different colors and everything. Now the circle around it, and you'll see that there's Ronda Rousey and Triple H in this match. So what you do is you're going to go in, and it even tells you right here, but a lot of people skip that off the screen real fast and they don't read it. Universal nodes allow you to choose an opponent from either the men's or women's division. Select a superstar from the men's division to face a male opponent, or select a superstar from the women's division to face a female opponent. So it's showing you about the gender switch button right there. So what happens is, if I don't want to face Triple H, if I want to play as the female, I'm going to go to replace Bray Wyatt. When this screen pops up, you need to click on the little gender switch button underneath the Triple H character icon up in the top right. So you click on that button, and then boom, that switches it over to Ronda Rousey, and now I can play with my female superstar. It's as simple as that. So all of your LTs, you have the option to play the match with the female or the male character. Also, Dean's Daily is going to be the same thing. When you go into Dean's Daily, you're going to notice here I got the chance to face Sting or Ronda Rousey. Again, all you need to do, click on replace your character, look up for that gender switch button, and you can switch back and forth between which superstar you would like to face in the match. Another thing I'd like to address, the Hell mode. So the Daily LT, you used to be able to auto clear these before you played them if you had previously 3-starred it in weeks prior. At this point, they're all reset because technically it's a new node because they reworked the node. So you're going to have to 3-star all your matches again if you're going to want your auto clear to work for you in the future. So we all have to play through these Hell modes again. And a lot of people have raised this question up in the community already. So the last match of Hell mode, you have to have a, you know, whatever we're using. So this is, we'd have to use Tricksters today. So if you don't have a Trickster female to tag team with your Trickster male character, then you can't even play the match. And everybody's worried about that. And again, that's something that was intended to be changed. And Scopely has already addressed that and said that that's going to be changed. And you will be able to play those matches without certain requirements. It's going to go back to the normal way we used to play it. So it will get fixed. Don't freak out about it. There's certain things that aren't working the way they intended right now, or maybe they didn't think it all the way through before they put it out, and now they got egg in their face. I don't know what one it is, but either way, they've already addressed it first day. They've sent a lot of letters back to people. They're all over the Facebook community and Reddit. You can see the responses and read it for yourself. So that's basically it as far as how you switch your matches. So now let's look at the other thing, the Mixed Match Dream Teams Versus mode. Now this has been announced too. This isn't permanent. This week, this is going to be it. And then in the future, they may switch requirements on Versus from week to week. New Versus season, Mixed Match Tag Teams. Compete with Mixed Match Tag Teams to win awesome rewards this season. So this season, the rules are mixed match. In the future, it could be an all-female season or an all-male season the way we've been doing it. So we'll just have to wait and see each season what they intend to do. And I think that's cool. It changes it up a little bit. When you just keep doing the same thing the same way all the time, the game just gets kind of stale. So if you look in here, you have to start with a female character, and then you have the male character as your tag team partner. And when you're playing in the match, if your opponent tags out, that forces you to tag. Just like mixed tag match rules in actual WWE, the female and the male superstars cannot wrestle each other. So you really, with this going on, some of these people have a really nice partner with their Bliss, and you really want to take care of that 1-star Bliss before she tags out. It's kind of a struggle, though, when you're playing with 1- and 2-star female characters. Sometimes that 5 turns ain't enough to get the job done, especially, like, I got a 2-star bronze Bliss, so I have 0 power to put anybody down with that. So that's what's going on with the Versus mode, with the Road, with the daily LTs. The other thing that we got in this update, wrong tab, the daily missions. Finish all the daily missions now, and you're going to get this daily missions reward bag. And inside this daily missions reward bag, you're going to get your 25 bucks like you usually get, and you're going to get 1 Chad Gable shard. And after 20 Chad Gable shards, you're going to be able to recruit him to your roster for free. And then it seems like from there on out, you'll get more and more of his shards. Maybe there'll be a fuse up for him after you recruit him, and you just save all those up for him. So make sure you do your missions every single day and get that 1 shard, because that's going to add up for that character. So all he's ever going to cost you is coins. So you should be able to get enough shards to do his moves and to do his fuse up and everything. So hopefully, if it's a daily, like, they should give us him at 3-star gold then for the shard, so you just have to save up for a long time, and then you finally could cash in and get him. That would be epic. I don't know if anybody's got him or knows what his fuse up shard maximum level is going to be. Put it in the comments down below. I would love to hear that because I haven't heard it yet. The women's division coming in is definitely going to shake the game up a little bit. A lot of people plan their moves out with their roster months and months ahead of time because it takes that long to acquire the gold TP and tokens required to upgrade your characters fully. Now, with the addition of the women's characters coming in, especially a 1-star Bliss that you're going to have to work up, it's derailing a lot of plans, and it's taken a lot of the 2-star silver tokens, which are super hard to get. Because after you do a couple upgrades, it's like, man, now it's going to be months. And, you know, you look at, like, the top of my roster, I don't even have a 3-star gold acro yet, and I was just about to pull the trigger on Jeff Hardy, and then I get Bliss today, and I put her up a few rarities, and now I don't have enough of the winged shoes again already. So those things are a real pain in the butt. But I would tell you that it's probably going to be worth it to work on some, at least going to have one solid female superstar because requirements are going to kick in. There's going to be tours at some point that you can only use the females on, or there's going to be a feud at some point where you got to use them, I'm sure, or for the mixed match versus mode. But you really are going to have to focus on one of them. There was one more thing that I did forget that was included in this. Now, if you click on the entourage, you see it says coaches, and we were wondering who the coaches were going to be last week. But now, if you look at the female superstars, they have a coach ability, not a trainer ability. So the females are going to be the coaches, and the males are going to be the trainers. So Alexa Bliss's coaching ability is to take less damage from submission moves. And it looked like Naya and Paige and Natty all have the same thing, just for different color submission moves. So, I mean, I guess it could be useful. It's going to make submissions less devastating up top because you're going to just put those on your top guys who you do most of your battling with anyway, because they're going to have an open coach slot until some better female coaches come along. Well, that's about going to wrap it up for today, guys. If you could leave a like rating on this video, it would help me out tremendously. It's quick for you. It's easy. Just click the thumbs up right below the video. It doesn't cost you anything. And hey, consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with all of my latest content. I would really, really appreciate it. We're on that road to 500 subscribers. When I get there, I have said it a bunch of times, I'm going to be giving away $50 in in-game bucks for you could use for WWE champions, or really whatever you want to do with it. If you want to use it on a different game, go ahead. I don't care. iOS or Android. I'll get it for whichever one you got, whoever wins. I'll explain the details of the giveaway once we hit that 500 subscribers. We're around 300 right now. So if all of you click the subscribe button right now, we could get there by next week. So who wants to win some money? Stick around. I'm going to enter in as many of those promo codes as I can. We'll see which ones work. But they'll be in the description if you don't want to stick around and watch it. But until next time, guys, peace. All right, Android users, here we are. We're in the store. We got the redeem code button. We're going to enter in our promo code. Now, I haven't entered in any promo codes yet because I am primarily an iOS user, and I got my free Alexa Bliss on there. So we're looking at a list that I pulled up off of a Facebook group, and we're going to try the first code, Alexa Bliss. We're going to hit redeem, and boom, there we go. Missbliss shards. Okay, the first one was a go. The second one, it says evolution. Let's try that one. Wow, that one worked too. Let's claim it. Okay, let's try revolution. Yeah, if you guys are iOS users, I would highly recommend, if you have an Android device laying around, that you sync your account to your Android device too, so when there is codes that you can put them in and take advantage of that. Let's try code missbliss. There she is again. Let's try code littlebig. Littlebig works too. Feel the glow? Really? Feel the Glow. I can't even say it. Feel the Glow works. Goddess. Boom, another one. Empress. And another one. Man, they sure had a lot of codes for her. Enter code wooooo. That's 5 O's. They'll all be down in the description, but I just wanted to show you guys that they work. That's the ones that I see in this post. I also know that if you put in Scopely sucks, I've already used the code, but Scopely sucks will give you some coins. That's kind of funny. Nice little Easter egg Scopely put in for us. But yeah, that's all for the redeem codes, guys. Peace.